Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we are taking a seriously deep dive into the very heart of northern Thailand. We are talking about Chiang Mai. But listen, we aren't just skimming the surface with the usual tourist stops. We are really getting into the historic roots of the ancient Lanna kingdom, and then we're venturing way out into the hidden, breathtaking natural wonders that surround it. So if you've ever wanted to truly unpack the spatial, cultural, and ecological layers of this incredible region, you are absolutely in the right place. Let's get started. Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. We're going to start right at Lanna's historic heart before heading out to discover some hidden jungle temples. After that, we'll hit up a geological wonder at Bua Thong, climb high into the mountain peak ecosystems, explore some living craft villages, and finally, take a close look at the region's shift towards sustainable and ethical tourism. Section 1. Lanna's historic heart. We have to begin in the famous old city of Chiang Mai. Enclosed by these ancient brick walls and a moat, this was the bustling capital of the Lanna kingdom, a place where cosmology and architecture literally collide. Now, what's really fascinating here is how the chronological evolution of the Lanna kings is perfectly encapsulated by their temples and sacred relics. Starting back in 1296, we have Wat Chang Mon. It's the oldest, founded by King Mung Rai himself, and it's famous for this incredible chedi surrounded by stone elephants. Plus, it houses a crystal Buddha that's believed to bring rain. Moving forward a bit, King Phai Yu built Wat Phra Singh in 1345, which became home to the highly revered Phra Buddha Seeing statue. And then, jumping to 1391, we get Wat Chedi Luang, founded by King San Muang Ma, which actually started as a place for his father's ashes before becoming the absolute grandest structure in the entire kingdom. And that actually brings us to a pretty dramatic turning point in Lanna history. Wat Chedi Luang was once this towering 82-meter brick powerhouse that dominated the skyline. It even briefly housed the famous Emerald Buddha. But nature had other plans. A massive earthquake in 1545 completely shattered its peak. Yet, honestly, the monumental ruin left behind is still awe-inspiring today. It's not just a dead relic either. You can actually visit the grounds right now and participate in monk chats, where you just sit down and discuss philosophy directly with Buddhist monks. It's an amazing experience. Section 2. Hidden Jungle Temples. All right, let's leave the bustling grid of the old city behind and transition out into the serene, mountainous jungles, where the architecture totally changes to adapt to the rugged terrain. And Wat Pha brilliantly illustrates this shift. Originating way back in the 14th century under King Khuai Na, it's known as the Temple of the Sloping Cliff. Instead of towering over a city square, it blends seamlessly right into the hillside. To get there, you hike the Monk's Trail, which is this really peaceful, beginner-friendly 3-kilometer trek through the jungle. Along the way, you stumble upon streams, waterfalls, and these stunning cave-like structures with Burmese-style architectural details naturally nestled into the rock. Now, if Wat Pha is the hidden gem, Doi Suthep is unquestionably the crown jewel. Perched much higher up the mountain, this temple was built in 1383, and it really represents the absolute peak of Buddhist cosmology and Lanna devotion. It's famous for this magnificent, glowing, gold-plated octagonal chedi that supposedly houses a relic of the Buddha's shoulder bone. It is, without a doubt, one of the most spiritually significant and visually breathtaking landmarks in all of northern Thailand. Section 3. Natural Wonder. Bua Thong. Okay, shifting gears entirely. Let's talk about a geological anomaly that honestly feels like it defies the laws of physics. Welcome to the famous sticky waterfalls. To figure out why this waterfall is so bizarre, we have to dig into the deep science a bit. The unique terrain of Lanna National Park is defined by what are called karst processes. Basically, over millennia, tectonic movements combined with highly mineralized spring water cause massive accumulations of limestone and porous tufa minerals. This specific hydrogeological mix creates terrain you just won't find on your average mountain stream. So the crucial point is this. Bua Thong is fed by a continuous mineral spring. As that water flows, it coats the rocks in a porous layer of calcium carbonate. And that coating? It gives the rocks extreme friction. So instead of a slick, dangerous surface, you get a 100-meter-high cascading waterfall on a 50-degree slope that you can literally climb straight up, completely barefoot like Spider-Man. It's such a fun, tactile way to interact directly with the region's crazy geology. Section 4. Mountain Peak Ecosystems. Having conquered the waterfalls, we are now pushing even higher up into distinct alpine ecosystems that are completely unlike anywhere else in the country. 2,565. That's not just a random number. That is the altitude in meters of Doi In Tanon, Thailand's highest peak. Because of this extreme elevation, the mountain creates its own unique, constantly misty microclimate. The tropical heat completely fades away up here, and you're suddenly surrounded by ancient, moss-covered cloud forests full of endemic orchids and incredibly rare bird species. And if you want to experience those cloud forests firsthand, you have to hike the Kiu Mei Pond Nature Trail. But there are strict logistics in place for conservation. First, you've got to time your visit. It's closed entirely from June to October to let the delicate ecosystem recover. Second, you are required to hire a local Ham tribe guide, which is a fantastic way to support the local community's income. Once you're set, you head out on a stunning 3-kilometer circular trek that takes you straight from dark, dense cloud forest right out into these expansive, panoramic alpine meadows. Section 5. Living Craft Villages. Let's move along and see how this lush natural environment builds into the socioeconomic backbone of Chiang Mai. Historically, these natural resources have actually fueled highly specialized artisan guilds right outside the city. Take the village of Bua Thong. The origin story here is brilliant. Legend has it that a Buddhist monk named Phra Intha took a spiritual journey to Burma, and while there, he learned the art of making water-resistant umbrellas out of saw paper, which comes from the bark of mulberry trees. Well, realizing his home village had tons of both bamboo and mulberry trees, he brought the knowledge back. And that single spiritual trip basically sparked a massive, sustainable craft industry that still sustains Bua Thong today. Now, when we contrast Bua Thong with another iconic village, Bon Tawai, we can really see how different natural materials shaped entirely distinct local economies. So while Bua Thong leaned into the delicate art of bamboo and saw paper umbrellas, Bon Tawai became the ultimate hub for heavy, intricate Lanna wood carving. Both of these villages took their historical artisanal heritage and transformed it into thriving, world-renowned craft centers that deeply empower their local communities. Section 6. Sustainable and Ethical Tourism. We've seen how Chiang Mai honors its past through architecture and crafts, but to really understand the region today, we need to look at the modern evolution of animal tourism. Based on the sources, there's been a stark and very necessary evolution in how visitors interact with Thailand's national symbol, the elephant. Historically, the traditional tourism model leaned heavily on using elephants for logging, circus shows, and tourist riding. These were conditions that were highly stressful and restricted the animal's natural freedoms. But today, a completely different ethical tourism model is taking root. Places like the Elephant Nature Park strictly prohibit riding and performances. The focus now is entirely sustainable, prioritizing the well-being of rescued animals, meaning visitors go there simply to observe them feeding, bathing, and socializing naturally. So from the cosmological architecture of ancient walled cities to gripping barefoot climbs up mineral waterfalls, and from misty alpine trails to sanctuaries reshaping the future of travel, Chiang Mai is just this incredibly dense, multi-layered destination. So I'll leave you with this. Which layer of this remarkable region has inspired you the most? Is it the ancient Lanna temples, the hidden natural wonders, or maybe the groundbreaking ethical tourism centers? Whatever it is, I really hope this explainer has left you eager to dig deeper and maybe even plan your own journey to the heart of northern Thailand. Thanks so much for learning with me today.